Once your spinal cord is straightened up or loosened up, your energy move a lot faster through your body. So the quicker the confirmation is, the energy ball, it should come right away and much stronger. So want to do that right now? So see your partner help you out correctly. It's like you put it there, it's right there. And then you just expand it and go, whoa, it's right there, right there. It gets much stronger. See, before you take 10, 15 seconds to get there, now it's almost instantly. That's what happens when your spinal cord gets straight. Your circulation unblocked. You get much faster and stronger. Okay? So, all of you can work on your spinal cord every night. Try to get it straight. Keep it straight. It's not just that, it's also keep your health. Remember that your spinal controls every single block of your organs. So when your spinal is straight, the electrical communication between the brain and the organ is at the maximum peak. You don't get sick that easy. Not that you don't get a flu or cold, you still could. But you won't get anything that is very serious.
I found a tightness between the shoulder blades, so I was just sending blood to the muscles besides this one. She felt her heart beating really fast, but I didn't do any emotional balance yet.
Yeah. Well, the shoulder blade. So it's T1 to T4, right? Remember what T1 to T4 cover?
Heart.
Yeah.
Your heart and lung.
So is it good? Something or too strong or?
Well, how did you feel at that point?
No, good. When it was, I
Better?
felt something.
Right.
It was a bit fearful for me, but
Yeah. So afterward, you must feel better. If you feel worse, then you did it wrong. Okay? Yeah, feel better, that is correct. The moment that you move the blood, because you're causing the body to shift. Because when you have this problem for a while, the body can't get used to it. So when you force and let it flow, when it changes, you always feel something. But afterward, you have to feel comfortable. Okay? So, is that physical or emotion? Yeah, it's both. So which one is more dominant?
Emotion. Long term.
Yeah, long term. It's always the case. A lot of them start out with the emotion first, unless you fall off the tree. So that's a different ballgame. But most of the injury start with the emotion first. The root cause is always back to the emotions, and the physical cause always causes the spinal cord goes off first, and before the organs comes into the picture. Unless you're born a genetic defect, and that's a different story. Okay, so, but majority of the case is pretty much we cover about 85 to 88% of the case that almost all races, all kind of humans. I just reserved another 10 to 15% which genetically born disorders. But that's such a case. Can you reverse it? No. Can you prevent it to get worse? Yes. Will you improve on it? Yes. Will you totally reverse it? No. Well, at least I don't know how. Maybe somebody else could. I don't know. Okay? You never know. There's always somebody better. But I can't do it right now.
But you could.
15 years ago, 10 years later, maybe.
Because why would it be different than anything else that's misaligned or
Well, I
would
haven't
you create capillaries around things and
Well, there's some things that you cannot create anymore because you go to surgery, you cut it so deep, you can't grow anymore.
Right.
Okay, like somebody removed a gallbladder. Okay, I have one client told me this case. I said, it's hard to believe. Okay, he went to China. He claimed a case as one of the gentlemen had the gallbladder removed. So he was checked into the Shanghai Qigong school, and they would create a gallbladder
Oh.
and say that they showed an X-ray that he have a gallbladder. Okay, I asked a question: did you have a picture that the gallbladder got removed? I said no. I said no. Then how do you know they ever removed it? Oh, they told him they removed it. Well, I told you you have $1 million in the bank account. Did you? No. I rest my case. Until you show it before and after, don't tell me you could recreate it.
I don't know, but some part of the organs, for example, liver or some, it can
You can regrow it,
regenerate,
but yeah,
yes.
like the liver, you can regrow it, and that's possible. But the gallbladder is not.
No, because
Okay.
this is, yeah.
I did recreate an energy gallbladder. It lasts for 3 days. Okay, it doesn't sustain. I just play with it. Okay, oh, you have gallbladder, let's energetically create it. Okay, so in 3 days, you could touch oil without any problem. Don't have a diarrhea. The 4th day, you come back. So I just play it for fun. Okay. So, so there's things still, we understand it. There's still things we don't understand. There's things that, well, there's more things we don't understand, the more things that we understand. So the more you learn, the less you know. Kind of fun. Kind of fun. So that makes it no end of it. So you keep inventing. Okay. So, how's that experience?
Another question.
Yeah.
So we did find I have very tight muscles here,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know where it's coming from because there's no more. It doesn't go up that far.
Occipital muscle.
Oh, yes, it sure does. Okay. Your spinal can be moved front and back to create a lock up. Okay. It's not just a straight, three-dimensional. Remember? You have to think three-dimensional. Okay, and the top gasket there, it could be offset to create some problem too. It might not offset enough to cause you headache, but it causes stagnation. And remember, the brain is, the head is multiple plates put together. Okay, and this tightness could lock in the plate up here.
Causing this deep muscles to jerk.
Oh yeah. When the plate shift, you tighten your muscle too. So you try to send the energy away from the top. Not too successful. It's kind of, okay, right? Good. Boom. Oh, try to do that now. But faster, so the plate is overlap.
But if you spin your crown chakra, it is help increase blood circulation in your occipital part and your neck.
Yeah, you could do that. You kind of spinning kind of slow.
So if you spin very quickly.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could do something else. I just put a firecracker on top of her head. So that's a little faster. Create something fun. Okay. Ordinary, because when you spin it, you kind of restrict it at a certain speed, right? So it's going slower. So you go out ordinary, bang, you get the instant result. So so you could do that. So it's like with tendilizers, it's kind of slow, right? So how many cook beef? Okay, in Chinese cooking, to tender the beef in the restaurant, they normally use a little bit of baking soda. You know why it works? Why the baking soda tender the meat?
Alcohol makes it alkaline.
It's alkaline.
Chemical.
No, well, baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, right? So it's sodium bicarbonate, so it's very alkaline stuff. Okay, red meat is very acid.
Right.
You neutralize it, you tenderize it. So see, when it's acid, it's very tight form. Okay, when it's alkaline, it's a loose form. So you mess up, so you lose up, so you got to tenderize it. It doesn't hurt the physical body, actually, it helps it too. So, except when you put too much, so it doesn't taste good anymore. So you could do that. So, so for that muscle, you could do that. Okay, you tenderize it, that kind of, so you see the pounding kind of slow, right? So why don't you use a baking soda? Whoa, it goes in a lot faster.
That's great.
You could capture almost energy you want. Okay, see when I draw the triangle, I capture the energy. Okay, I just try to understand. You could capture all those energy frequencies that you want, anytime, any place. It's a snap of your mind. Okay, let's see. You know, just do type.
It is?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, here, baking soda.
Baking soda.
Already done.
Then you're gonna drop your head.
No, that's MSG. Okay, so you can play almost any game you want. Okay, like who have the low function diode today? Normal, but on the lower side. Normal on the lower side. Normal. Okay, so normal on the lower side, right? So you capture iodine. Down, go. There. See the heat comes right up. Wow. So, welcome back. You wake up already. Okay, so you could capture almost anything you want.
Sure.
Okay? So why limit to yourself? You could capture almost energy you want that will reactivate. Okay?
Would the baking soda work for leg cramps?
No. Okay, leg cramps you have to know the cost. Leg cramps is it could be diluted in electrolyte. So if you dilute it in electrolyte, you need potassium and magnesium more than sodium. So it doesn't work as well. Okay, so the leg cramp is also could cause by your hip is off so much the blood doesn't flow downward, or it could cause by when it's overly building acid. Yes, the baking soda will work.
What about muscle twitching?
Muscle twitching is a nerve system, so normally you don't get enough vitamin B. Okay, so nobody twitched here, so I couldn't capture vitamin B. Okay. Yeah.
How can you see the thyroid low function? How? I cannot see.
Doesn't mean I couldn't.
Not yet.
And you'll be Paul.
You were there.
It just sounds.
You were there. Okay, so you can function. So it's kind of when you're low, you can also sluggish. The person feels sluggish too. Okay.
And what if I didn't understand? You said something. You play with the
Iodine.
energy, but what?
Iodine to
Iodine.
See,
Okay.
your thyroid is activated, regulated by iodine.
I didn't.
Okay, so I just captured the iodine energy in my hand and send it to them. Right away, boom, say, I'm up. So it's better than coffee. Yeah.
You said if the muscles on the on the alkali side, that means that it will be more relaxed. Could I question correctly? So if we keep our body more on the alkaline side, slightly,
Right.
will our muscle be more relaxed?
Yes. Yes, slightly. Okay.
Okay.
When you're going to
Yes, you can't.
over
there's
alkaline,
certain- right.
then you have a problem.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
it's
yes,
not moving
absolutely,
anymore.
Yes.
So
Right.
so it's a different problem.
So by diet to make your
Right.
body more on the alkaline
Right.
side. Okay.
Right. The best way to do that, to know your pH, just go on internet or any health food store, buy the pH strip.
Yes.
Just test your pH. Just make sure that when you test it, it's consistent a certain time of the day and a certain day you want. So the best thing is wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, the first one is the easier to do. Okay? Because the whole night it should be very acid.
Correct. Yes.
But when you start building your body into such alkaline, so now the alkaline is not necessarily the accurate,
Sure. Yes.
but it gives you a point of reference. Let's say you tested today, it's like a 4.0. This is very acid, right? But you change your diet, then it moves you to a 5 point something, then you know you did something. Okay, so it's a good reference to have. Okay, but if you move it too far, you feel sluggish, you're too far now, so you have to bring it back. Okay?
It goes like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And earlier you mentioned Fuji water versus the regular water. Is it because of the mineral?
Yeah. The Fiji water is a much better water because the island is not as polluted. Okay, so the water that have mineral on it is better than this type of water. As a matter of fact, we did the test on the water. We found that the best, most economical water you can buy out there, Costco, Kirkland's. It's better than this. Better than your airheads. Okay, but Fuji is one of the better water.
Kirkland, Costco's water.
Okay.
Can you send energy like that's, not a good
Oh, yeah.
water? Like you just send energy to it, so it becomes a better water?
Oh yeah, it's just the water is totally depends on the phase angle. Is alkaline or acid. Okay. We talked about it before. Okay. So if you stretch an angle, it becomes alkaline water. It changed the taste of the water too. We did it before. Okay. If I make it into a very acid water, it kind of is sewer water. I think we did it both ways in the class. Did I?
No.
We didn't do that? Okay, let's see, your water.
That's my water.
Okay. So you guys interested here? Okay. So we have an H2O, right? This is water. So you got 1 O, 2 H. 2 O. Okay. The alkaline or acid depends on those phase angles. It's a very delicate. It's 110 to 114. Okay, the angles are 110 to 114 degrees. Okay, this is the water we want to drink. From here is acid. Here, alcohol. Okay, but you don't want to go over that. Once you go over 114 degrees, it's like you are drinking the water like with an alkaline number of 9 or 10. So unless you have cancers, I don't recommend that. Okay? So this is where you want to be. So I normally set it right in the middle to 112 degrees. It's also a good indicator if your body is acid or alkaline. Okay? If your body is very acid, okay, you don't like the alkaline water. You got it smells, it's too acid. If your body is kind of in the middle, the alkaline will give you a taste of sweet, and a little heavier. Okay?
That's why sometimes you drink water, the same water, you think it's sweeter than other
Yeah.
things. Yes.
So let's see what's yours. Yours is about 110. Okay, so take a sip right now. So see the taste of it. you have to taste. You don't have to close it up. Oh, 114, go. Okay, give it a couple seconds. Okay, 14, done. Okay, try that.
It's sweeter.
Right, so I change the face
It's like
angle.
wine tasting.
Oh, yeah, no. It works for the wine. You can buy a very cheapy one, which is
Yes.
acid,
Right. Yes,
more
you're
acid.
right.
You change that, it becomes more sweet and dry.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you definitely could do that. Okay, now the water frequency. Water has its frequencies.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yes.
so you could change that too. What's the frequency? 42.42 hertz. That's a lot of frequencies. That's a perfect water, 7.1 alkaline. 142.42 hertz. Okay, so we can play a game, okay? Do I have to get a little piece of paper? Anything ready? Just a small piece. Okay. Okay, one taste of water. So wait for about 30 seconds. So. Yeah, don't need to, just change it already. Go ahead.
Taste.
Taste it again.
Sewer water.
A little heavy.
It's like,
See how powerful the intention is? That you capture the right thing and do the right thing for you. Okay? So you can change water. So you become a live walking water filter.
But if you take this bottle, for example, and pray and say some good, word like love, happiness, some, light, and some information,
Oh, yeah.
health, right balance.
Right. Right. But see, it takes too long. It takes too long. Mine's a little faster. See, yours, it's already sitting about like 113 degrees. So even I changed it, you won't taste that much difference. Unless I go the other route. So I don't think you want to do that. So, so you could actually play a game and say, gee, I really don't like this person. Phew, 109. So,
Make it become.
okay. So you can play a lot of games with it. Okay. Same thing, not just wine. You could change
Yes.
fruits. Okay. You have orange juice or sour, you could change that too. Anything is water based, you could change. Yes. You could use the alkaline water in coffee, so at least you neutral a little bit more.
Good idea.
So,
So it's limited.
so why limit energy just for healing? It's not. It's for everything. It's kind of crazy, huh? I work energy to mathematical equations and formula. So, I didn't invent this. 110 and 114. It was found by a PhD, electrical engineering department head, dean of the department head of MIT. Okay, he created a filter using electromagnetic energy to try to change the phase angle of the water. That's what he did. So he uses magnets. He uses magnets, wrap around magnets to change the phase angle of the water. So what they did is that, so they build a house, the water pipes comes into the house, you slap that magnet there. So everything comes in, it becomes alkaline water. So that's what he did. So he came up with a mathematical formula for that. But this is what I found in the water. 142.42 hertz. See the difference? So why you need So you all become a live walking water filter.
So regardless the frequency, the more the higher it is or the
No.
lower, doesn't.
No, it's called perfect water when it's off. Then you have a problem of absorption. Okay.
Why? Because it's a wood.
The frequencies, why the frequencies? It creates the smallest clutter in the water. Okay. Why clutters? Okay. Well, yeah, this is still a health issue. Okay, so this still applies to the foot. So we have H2O, right? O, H, H, Okay, so the water molecule created by number of this. The water is created by number of these molecules. Okay, one is we call 1, 2 is 2 considered in a clutter. Okay, the water molecule clutter that we have before. If you go back to the 1960s, the water had about 4 of this molecule put together to be a clutter. Because with the pollution today, that's 8. So it become much bigger. Okay, when we absorb, when we try to absorb water going through us single body cells. Okay, this is only one human body cells. The water going in, it have to be only one H2O.
Yeah.
Single. So our body spend a lot of energy trying to break it down to a single before it going in. Okay, so you have more clutter, you burn a lot more energy to try to break it down. If you can't break it down, you don't absorb the water. So that's why today, you drink the water, you don't absorb. So FDA have a report coming out is you drink a cup of water, you're lucky to absorb about 7 to 10% of it. So that's why they come out with 8 cups. But if you go back to before, it's only 4 clutters, you could absorb better, absorb a lot faster. You burn a lot less energy. Now you already have a lot more energy working for you instead of unnecessary things. Okay? 142.42 is 4 clutters. So you break it down smaller pieces to make it absorb. This one, if you want to Google it, is based on 2003 Nobel Prize winner in chemistry. How our body absorbing waters. No, not our body, all living things on Earth, including the plants and animals.
So the stir one is based on it?
The third one was designed based on that technologies. So before the clinical trial, so when you break it down to 4 elements in 1 clutters, the absorption increase about 5 times. So you no longer need to drink 8 cups. Okay, 1 cup is equal to your 5 cups results. So you got 2 cups, you already overpassed today's 8 cups limit. Okay. Because with today's pollutions, 88% hydration doesn't work anymore. You have to go up a lot higher. You have to go into the mid-90s. So when you try to mid-90 with the just traditional water, then you have to go to 10 to 12 cups. That's a lot of water. But if you drink this one, 4 cups, you get the same results.
So this is the stick that you have, the stir stick, break it?
Yeah, we break it down. So because there's a one measurement called specific gravitation. The specific gravitation measurement is how many clutters in there, how hard the water is. Because the more clutter it is, the harder the water, because it's more dense. More molecule there, so it's more dense. So the higher the number, you can absorb it. So the specific gravitational number is 1.009. Have to be less than that number for the water to absorb. Anything above that, you don't absorb it. Let's see. See, everything we do is scientific based. Yeah. So, Warren Buffett has been invest a lot of money in water refinery lately because water eventually will become a commodity in the future because the pollution, the quality of water is getting worse and worse. So looking clean is not necessarily clean. It's the taste. If the water treated right, it's always have that sweet taste on it. See, today you taste the water have no taste or a very older taste. They have an odor in it. Okay, but if you treat the water correctly, it's always give you the sweet taste. Just like the Fiji water, it's always give you the taste. They didn't add sugar in it. There's no sugar in it. Okay, that's what the normal water is supposed to be. Before the industrial boom, that's what the water tastes like. Okay. So you could change it intentionally. Kind of fun, but most of you don't have water bottle. Otherwise, you could change it right there, right here, right there. Before and after. You could do it before and after. Okay. Anything else on this water stuff or water future stuff? That's fun. That's fun. So, okay. So continue working the muscles.
Muscles with
Tendons.
blood circulation.
Huh?
Muscles with blood circulation in the muscles.
Yeah. The blood circulation in the muscle, same thing for tendon or ligament. It's the same thing. Why you have a ligament issue? Blood doesn't get there.
Yeah, his muscle is getting weaker, right?
Well, no, the ligament, the tendons, if you look at ligament and tendon, they like to separate it into two different things. But if you take it down even smaller, it's all about supply of blood, the capillary, okay? So, if you say you have a ligament damage, okay, that means there's no blood going in there. So how to get the blood back in? That's the key. So, now, we do have a question about your son, okay? Would you mind just go through it again, what happened? Then I will come back.
He has his ankle. Only sports injury is this side again, twist area. But he didn't twist anything, he was just doing the routine and he just felt good on this side really up and down. And then when he's walking, it's fine, but when he's applying pressure, when he's running, he feels pain. But he has no injury, nothing, we don't know what's the pain. And then when it was a very tense competition, he played and he was hurting. So I don't know what to do. What I can do, I just send energy there to let it flow. And I assume it's the membrane that are blocked. I just unblock it and send energy there. Then he was playing fine. Then at the end of the game, I thought, oh, game's over, right? So I just, okay, that's it. And he was really so painful and he was crying that he can't walk. So I do not know, is it because I'm sending energy there and the flow that eases pain? But at the same time, I did push out some of the pain. So I do not know what else to do. I forgot about the emotion part. Because it was so, at the moment, you know. So you just want to repair, you just want to push out the pain and make sure that you finish the race.
Okay. Anybody have any clue what's going on? Come on, use your analytical skill.
Sounded like he was stressed out about winning the race or whatever, competing too, so that was...
No, because even he's not in the race, it hurts when he's not. Right? He's not in the race.
They're doing the normal thing yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any clue what we talked about? I already know what's wrong with him already. Okay? It's kind of fun. Through him, you can find the sun. Through her, find the sun, what's going on with it. Now remember, if you don't twist your angle, you don't kick something, anything down here, knee, angle, it's all from the lower back. Right? All from the lower back. But what caused the lower back to go up? Yep, it's push forward. The hip is going to push forward. But why? Let's go further.
Yeah.
Have to go further.
Video comes.
No, why?
Computer.
Okay, why you say that? Is any other part of the spinal have problem?
Sports.
Exactly.
Push forward.
Yeah, when the neck and hip push forward, it has to be computer or a video game. He's doing this. Yeah. Okay. So that's why you send blood down there and the angle is temporary.
Right.
It's temporary. If we cause here, when he stopped, see when he's running, you send energy there. Okay. See, our blood is not just for healing; it's also for pain relieving. So you send a lot of momentary, you just relieve the pain. You did not fix the problem. It's like he popping the painkiller. Okay? You did not fix the problem because the problem's down here. You have to release that, then he won't be in pain anymore. And then point that out to him what's going on. So the easiest thing is, before you fix them, tell him you have this problem. That's what you want, you have a problem. Now I'm going to fix you, then you could try that again. So straighten everything and ask him to run. Stop the pain, you convince him already. Otherwise he won't believe you. Say, no, how can that happen? So if it's all right there, now go out and run. Instantly. You stop the pain, then, oh. Okay? So you gotta give him an instant back. Okay? So anything on the knee, on the okay. Now when your knee moves forward, okay, so you have two problems. Okay. When you move forward, you normally hit the knee first. There's two knees always tight. When you hit the ball forward, you cannot do this. You cannot bend down and come in like that. Okay? Because the hip is restricted. Okay? So it's only one angle is hurting. That means he also has the side-to-side motions. Both. Otherwise, both angles should hurt, not one. See, that's how you do the analysis. Go further. Don't look at that case. Root cause is not there. It gotta be somewhere else. That's how you do the analysis. And another easier way to do that, track the temperatures. Okay? See, angle have problem right here. You track it, it's colder. Just keep going up. See where the coldness stop. Okay? It should be right here. It's warm. Right here is cold. And you know, oh, the hip. Just move up the ladder. Then you can track it. So you listen to your client, listen to your partner. You just let them blow up some hot airs. That's it. Don't let them distract you. Okay? You can take that information, take that data, analyze it. It doesn't have to just take it on the face value. That boy is so sweet. So, yes.
Regarding the water, I heard that water absorbs that energy. And sometimes somebody told me that so many bad energies went out in some treatment that when he came to bring his water that was besides and open, it was sour.
Your water or this one?
His water was there, and like it's absorbed all the bad energies from his patient. So while he drank the water, he felt so sour, and the water was so sour. Since then, I'm afraid to leave my cup open.
Okay, that's what he thinks. Okay, his thought already changed the water already. See how fast our thought changed water? So is his thought.
So I can reverse it.
Oh yeah, you can reverse it. You just change that the phase angle, but you reversed it. Okay. See, the water is more contaminated today because you have being cluttered. So there's a lot of jumps that lock into the space. Right? When you break it smaller, it doesn't hold junk anymore. The junk sink it down to the bottom. So don't drink the last little water. Don't forget every drop. Just leave a little. Then you're okay. Because he's so afraid of that thought. So his thought is already changing the water into sour taste. Because he thought that he captured all this bad energy. So his thought is changing water already.
And he told us that he thought about it after he tasted the water, not before. That's brought him why it was so sour.
No, subconsciously because he expelled. Okay, what most the energy worker using the expelling type. Okay, getting the toxin out of the body.
Right.
Okay. So where did the toxin go? Okay, so if you expel it from the bottom of the feet, right? So hey, don't stand at the bottom of the feet. You won't capture all those things. So he's already afraid about the bad energy. Remember, I'm talking about the energy is how you interpret it. That's also it's good or thing or bad. Okay, so you think it's good, then it will become good for you. So if you keep that thought, what do you worry about? Okay, I expel your energy into here, see how it takes that. No, our intention is so powerful. You changed it, you didn't even know it. It's that fast. It's almost instantaneous. You're talking about 10, 15 seconds, you make a change already. It's so fast. So he didn't even realize he changed it. Because, you see, the way I try to create it is create a rebalancing. When you rebalance it, there's no such thing as expelling bad energy coming out. You just rebalance your body. Okay, here less, here's more. Let's get a balance. Boom. It's all within your body's working. Doesn't, well, I call it green energy. How's that? Okay. But you try to expel it, then you start creating problems for yourself. And you start creating a fear. So how many times you gonna work before you clean out the room? Right? You work 4 of them. Oh, it's too many bad energy. Gee, you're gonna die. You're gonna get so tired.
I have some, you know, they brought some special machine. They say this is prevent from negative energy. Can I check under your table and everywhere? Yeah, I say yeah. Have time, have fun.
Well, before you have this problem too, but you change over. You don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So now by changing over, you still work on your client. It doesn't affect you anymore.
No.
You know, used to be at the end of the day, you're so tired because you're, oh, I'm working so many people with bad energy.
No, I did not think about it, but I had some experience many years ago in Russia when I worked very hard. I did some energy work and with the customers. In the morning when I took a trolley bus, you know, not bus, trolley bus with electricity, and I came and on the first step, it's some electricity current go through my body like pew, and I was last without person who came, and somebody was behind me, and it was like energy, you know.
Yeah. The explosion of it.
Yeah, explosion through my body. And I asked the driver, is this everything fine in his trolley bus? He said, yes. I said, but you know, now it's some electricity current like go through my body. And he said, people go out from the trolley bus because Yeah, I need to check everything. People go from the bus. I was last one. Nobody was shocked except me. You know, probably those static electricity around my body.
That's one.
Stress?
Okay.
No stress.
How
I just
how many of you
stress.
feel static charge a lot? Okay, so you touch the doorknob, it's shocks.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
basically telling your body is very unbalanced.
Probably yes.
No, probably. It's
Yes.
absolutely. Because I used to have that problem too. I used to have the problem. It's like every time you go to the doorknob, you wrap your hands around before you close the door. Before you try to hit the doorknob, you see the spark coming out. Okay, as a kid, it's great. Okay, before the radio machine is fully earth grounded, you could activate the machine without putting a cord in. Okay, so you can play all day long. Okay. But as you get older, it's not funny anymore. So I go to Las Vegas, right? Every time I go to the door, I say, open the door, avoid your hands. Because you're unbalanced already, because they use all the heat or air conditioning, so the humidity is so dry.
Right.
So you build up even more static. You put your hands with like a foot from the TV, you hear the spark of it. Okay. So, but once you balance your body, that's no longer the truth. Okay, I don't do that anymore. Once the body's balanced, I could hit the doorknob. Before it's like elbows, as long as you have cloth on it, open the door with your butt. Yeah. So if you start continue practice, say then you build. Each time you practice, your body's going to balance a little more. Once you're fully balanced with that, you don't have the problem anymore. You don't have to worry about the static shock anymore. So at that time, it could be just a static shock that's so strong. Okay. So, yeah, all kinds of crazy things. So usually you don't like the guys right next to you. Hi. It's like, wow, what the? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I built them with charge.
Yes.
I'm so attractive. That work too. Okay, so play around with the energy. Okay. Now, someone did still the muscle, work on the muscle, work on the tendons. So hopefully next time I see you, all of you can sleep on your back. Wake up with your back. That's one way to balance. Okay, you want to be an energy worker, so your energy have to be strong and fast. So getting the spinal correct, the muscle correct, is vital. See, you all could feel how quick the energy comes in when your partner helps you loosen up the muscles. It's not completely loosened. Imagine it's completely loosened up where your energy is. Okay?
Without the pillow?
No, you can do it with pillows. Okay, so anybody watch Transformer? So get your spine straight, then you like Bumblebee. Knock somebody down with your energy. Nobody watch Transformers?
No,
Ah
transform.
man, so you don't know Bumblebee?
No.
Ah man, you missed something. No, a lot of the crazy things that I invent is based on movies sometimes. Okay, there's like Angel and Devil. Anybody watch that? Tom Hanks, Angel and Devil. Okay, it had the antimatter, right? Well, it had the matters. Okay, Star Trek, the new one, the red matter, is an antimatter. Okay, one's matter, one's an antimatter. Let's see who's fun to play with. Oh, you're pretty fun to play with. Matter, antimatter. Oh, your digestive system wasn't working that well lately, huh? It's kind of a little bit staggering. Okay. Crutch. Boom. Oh. See? Shoo. You better now?
They better, after I gotta go home.
Now you could eat more now. Now you can eat more now.
You just stop in the restroom.
So that's what it is. When the antimatter and matter create, it create new possibilities. So what possible is what you want. You said, oh, that. Okay, now it's much looser. Now let's go have lunch. Okay, so you could play that game. There's a lot of that. Okay, Cavallari. Spider-Man 3. You ready what's Spider-Man 3? The Black Matters that capture and grow on everything. I use that to build capillaries. Go.
What was it called again?
It's called Spider-Man 3 movie.
Oh, it's free.
Okay, so you can watch that. You create a lot of crazy things yourself, and it works. I used to use that to build capillaries. So go build it. Ooh, this is cool. So don't limit the system yourself. You see the power of it already. Okay. You'll catch almost anything. So still want to buy supplements? Anybody?
No.
Don't need to, huh? Okay, so I see you next time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.